I would like you to please welcome to the stage Randall Bays and Clint Dye.
We're going to try to mostly play music and not talk too much anyway, but we'll tell you a little bit as things go by. One thing I would like to ask is to turn off one's cell phones, if you don't mind. It is kind of a nuisance when those things go off, but we have a bunch of music for you, and some great friends are going to come out and play with us in a little bit. So we'll just get started right now. This is a set of Irish jigs. The first one is called The High Part of the Road. So this is Irish traditional music, and you know, you may have heard it along the line somewhere, but a lot of what we hear of Irish music over here is kind of a commercialized version. You know, it's for export, like Guinness export. There's like export Irish music. And what we try to play is more like what I think of as the music you'd hear if you actually went there. I'm really curious who here has been in Ireland. Thank you, Rick Steves. All right. And I've been asking that for years, and boy, the number has gone way, way up. And it's great. Like the traditional music is very much alive over there. It used to be when I first started going, it'd be much easier to find Garth Brooks imitators than it would have been to find Irish traditional music. But that's all changed now. So there was a guy I knew actually who did nothing but Hank Williams songs in Irish. Hank is big over there. So anyway, we'll move ahead. So all these tunes have names. That's what I was getting at. We're not going to tell you what they are, but we'll tell some. But the fact is the names aren't firmly attached. And as you travel around different places, different people will have different names, different days of the week, who you happen to be talking to, what kind of mood they're in. The names fluctuate quite a bit. But we can fill you in on some of them as we go. And I do know the name of this next piece for sure because I made this piece up. It's called the Crofwell Reel, and named for a little village where some friends of ours live in County Galway. Right, 1, 2, 3. Well, so that's obviously I made that tune up, and then the last tune I also made up. It's called "The Man from Kilconnell." Thank you. Kids actually respond to Irish music great. You can be playing someplace, and the kids will hear that it's dance music very quickly, and they jump up and start dancing. So feel free. By the way, we're all kids at heart. But in any case, that Man from Kilconnell was a piece I made up in honor of a great, great musician, fiddler, and composer named Paddy Fahey. And maybe we'll talk a bit more about Paddy later on, yeah. So we're going to step back in time. So those are pretty new pieces. These pieces are kind of old. These are written by a man named Turlough O'Carolan in the late 1600s. We did a concert last week in Seattle, and it was at the behest of the Seattle Early Music Society. They asked us to do this concert, interestingly, right before the pandemic, but the idea, they wanted it to be called the Irish Baroque, and the Baroque period, of course, Bach and the Vivaldi and all that, and they wanted us to talk about what was happening in Ireland during that period. Well, it was kind of a tragic story at that time. In fact, the native Irish musicians weren't even allowed to speak their own language at the time or practice their own religion. So they weren't really ever like making it on the big European classical scene. So we don't have Bachs or Vivaldis from Ireland, but there were great, great musicians there. And one of them was this man, Turlough O'Carolan. He was a harper. He was blinded by smallpox when he was 18 and learned to play the harp and went around the country to make his living as a harp player and composer. And just kind of by chance, a whole bunch of his music got written down. There's so much music from that period that was never written down or recorded in any way, and it's just out there in space somewhere now. But we'll play two of these. The first one, he wrote these pieces in honor of his patrons, and he called them planksties. And you might or might not know, there is a language in Ireland called Irish. Some people call it Gaelic. In Ireland, they just call it Irish usually. And they don't really know where this word comes from. Did O'Carolan make this word up? Was it a kind of change of an Irish existing word? We don't know, but planksty. And a lot of his pieces are planksty this or that. So this is planksty Drew, and then we'll follow it with another one that he composed. There's no title for. So. I guess I forgot about the microphone. Can you all hear me all right? Good. It's a nice room, isn't it? Great acoustics in there. I know we'll say it again later, but we're really honored to be here tonight, and thank everyone here at TCMedia for having us, especially my old friend Megan Murphy-Ross, who made the connection and got us up here in the first place. So but I live here in Olympia. Clint lives way, way, way far away in Seattle. But we manage somehow or other. So one thing, I've been in this music for a long, long time, longer than makes any sense, actually, but decades. And I've taught, really, music since I was a kid, and I've taught this kind of music for a long, long time. And it's just great. I know a lot of you here are great musicians and teachers would probably agree with me. It's a great experience when you teach because you have to stop and think about your own music and what you're doing and how you do it. But it's especially gratifying when you have someone who studies with you who really just gets it. And I am lucky to have a student here tonight who's going to join us. This is Abby Ryle. I always say to them, let's see, make sure that's muted now before you put it up. So we're going to play some music. Again, these actually have names. I think I was telling you, some of this music is really, really old. So old we don't know what it was called or we don't know anything about it. But some of it's been composed in recent times. So it's a very alive tradition, right? And this stuff was, these tunes we're going to play now were composed by a man named Ed Reevey, probably, 60, 70 years ago. I guess I'm the teacher, that's right. I'm always looking for confirmation, you know. But he named all his stuff, and we don't really know what the names refer to a lot of the times. Which one's first?
Love at the ending.
What?
Love at the ending.
Called Love at the Endings, and then the second one is called Maudubon Chapel. Are you ready? One, two, three. Make sure it's muted. We have this little nice user mic there, so good. It has Velcro on it. If you take it off while it's turned on, it makes a big sound in the room that no one likes. Thanks so much, Abby.
What is it now? Is it this one? Good night.
We have some more guests coming, and hope you're all feeling nice and relaxed. It's really great to be here as that holiday approaches. What's it called? But no, it's the time. It's great to be here with you, actually enjoying and listening to the music rather than screaming out for more green beer, which is the way it kind of goes on that day. In any case, we're going to play some more pretty old Irish music here. This is called Alistrum's March. It's actually like I said, most of what we're playing here is dance music, and this is a piece kind of pulled from a bigger kind of what they call a set piece that would have been played by harpers at least probably back in 1,000 years ago or more. I'm just guessing, really. But in any case, it has come down to us, Alistra's March, and then we'll follow it with a couple other pieces. One's called The Hungry Rocks, and I have no idea why it's called that. And there again, different friends have different ideas if that's the correct title or not. The last piece, though, is almost always referred to as the Gallowglass Jig. And a gallowglass was a type of basically mercenary soldier in Ireland in the Middle Ages, and with certain types of armaments and outfits and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, there you go. History lesson contained in the music. So we'll start off with Alice. we're going to welcome our next guest to the stage, Mr. Tom Cregan. Playing the uilleann pipes, which is it's an instrument that, you think of the harp as being the typical Irish instrument. A lot of us think these might be more so, and we've been very lucky to have a piper of Tom's caliber here in the Northwest for many years. Many years. I thought I'd embarrass you. Get it over with here.
Oh, thanks very much, Randall. So I hope you've been enjoying all this merry music and martial music. It's all over now. My job to bring the dark notes of Irish music to the fore. I'm going to play a slow air, which is the piping tradition and Irish tradition. These were old songs and poems. The airs are played. Obviously, we're not singing the songs, but the airs continue on. This one is called "The Dark Slender Boy" on Buckle Quail Dove, as it is in Irish. It's another long story of a poet and dissolution and dissipation and expulsion, and then licking his wounds and writing a song. So here's on Buckle Quail Dove.
So we have one more set of tunes we'll play for you in this half, and we'll take a little bit of a break. And again, it's great to be here, and really appreciate the opportunity to share this music with you in this nice setting. Little commercial announcement. We do have a few CDs for sale out there, and no pressure, but you know the old Irish proverb, you get 9 years good luck if you buy a CD from a musician.
So 10 years if you don't.
By the way, you might have thought this place is called TCMedia for Thurston County. It's actually Tom Cregan Media. It's the real name of this joint. So anyway, we'll play this set of reels for you, and then we'll take a little bit of a break. We do know the names of these: the Fox and Bloom, the Limestone Rock, and Jenny's Wedding. You ready, Maestro? Like that? 1, 2, 3. Take a little break.